When my journey began as the dog whispered, I taught the world there is no such a thing as a bad dog. Today, my message has evolved. But it's clear the people and dogs still need help.
The problem is me.
He needs rehab like ASAP.
I just don't want you to get bit.
Do you know who I am? Yes. Together with my superhero pack, our mission is to create better humans and better dogs, one pack at a time.
I'm Fernando.
And I'm his wife, Nicole.
We're the crazy dog owners.
We have 2 beautiful daughters and Romeo.
Romeo is a Boston Terrier. He is 2 years old, and I fell in love the minute I saw that dog. He has this personality. He's this ball of energy.
We'll do bubbles. He'll run around with us. He gets his zoomies.
Romeo, good job.
When you need it, he will come over and lay with you.
He's a lover, I would say. You're gonna get licked.
He is definitely this addition that has sparked so much joy in us.
But when he was about 6 months old,
He got into an interaction with the neighbor dog.
the neighbor's dog, Chopper, was out on his daily walk. Our front door was left open, and Romeo bolted out directly at Chopper.
I was screaming. The neighbors were quickly able to get the dog. But in that short interaction, blood was drawn. Chopper was able to bite Romeo. Romeo had a puncture and blood on his ear and on his forehead.
Now, ever since that has happened, Romeo, when he goes into our backyard, that's his #1 focus. Look for Chopper,
He's attacking the gate.
barking or growling, and it's like a bad addiction that he can't break.
Fernando would be okay if Romeo was lunging at the gate all day long.
My thought was, Romeo's gonna get bored of that eventually.
I don't find it to be appropriate. And I think it brings tension between us, definitely.
I'd say we're about 75% agreeable on everything of what we do with them.
That is probably our #1 fight these days.
If Romeo and Chopper were to make contact, I think Romeo would definitely be the aggressor, and Chopper, acting in self-defense, being a bigger dog, he would hurt Romeo.
I'm just terrified of what potentially could happen. The worst case scenario is losing Romeo.
And ultimately, that's what we're doing everything to try to avoid.
Romeo's a part of our family now.
If Romeo gets taken away or fatally injured, I would be destroyed.
We don't have the tools to figure out why he behaves this way, and we're hoping Cesar can help with that.
There they are.
Nope. Romeo.
So,
Romeo. Oh, Romeo. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. It's okay.
Romeo, it's enough. It's enough.
That's not a good sign.
Romeo, come on. Come on.
Fernando,
Cesar. Good to meet you, buddy.
how are you, Nicole?
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Well, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
scary a little bit, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty bad. My first impression is that Romeo is a dog who's displaying a lot of aggressive energy. But it's his parents that don't know how to calm him and are feeding the wrong energy. What were you feeling when you walk out the door?
We walked out and we were both anxious.
Yeah, you
Feeding.
feeding them.
Yeah.
So it's not up to the dog to maintain the right behavior. It's our energy that keeps their mind or their energy in place. And also, you're not using the leash properly. You're using the collar in the bottom. It doesn't stop him. So here, you put the tool in the right place so he doesn't escalate. The type of collar they're using is not a tool that I normally recommend. I prefer to use a simple slip leash because when used correctly, it creates a way better line of communication. Usually, I make that swap early on, but I can tell these pet parents are so anxious that introducing a new tool could add to their anxiety. So we'll take things slow while I begin by teaching them the most useful tool, calm, confident energy. Okay, I seen the walk. What's the worst, this or his fence fighting in the yard?
I feel like it's our backyard.
The backyard should be a place where the pack feels safe. But an excited dog that is allowed to fight the fence all day, trying to attack the neighbor's dog, will only create more anxiety and his already anxious pet parents. To begin this rehabilitation, I need to see how they handle it, starting with Nicole. What I want to see is how he behaves when the other dog come out.
Okay.
And then what you do, and then I tell you what I would do.
Okay.
All right, so just drop the leash.
Okay.
Yeah. In the meantime, you and I just wait over here and just let it do his thing. Go ahead and bring Chopper out, guys. Let's see what Romeo does. When you going back and forth, that's excitement. I don't hear any barking from Mr. Chopper. Just show me what you normally do.
This is what I sort of normally. Romeo.
He's getting too excited. She has to snap him out of it.
Okay, Romeo. Okay.
Romeo, it's okay. It's okay.
All right, so never use the name when they're misbehaving. Because if they hear the name when the name means that.
Romeo.
See it? Even
So not the name.
no, you never use it.
Romeo. No.
Oh wow, that's beyond excitement. That is obsession.
Romeo. Romeo. Come on.
We have to snap him out of the state right now. Hey. Hey. Watch. A quick tug on the leash interrupts the obsessive mindset. Gotta snap him out of it.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm here to help, okay? He didn't make contact, but Romeo lunged to bite me. The reason? He's obsessed with fighting Chopper, so it's like he's blind and deaf to the world. When I corrected him, which he's not used to, he redirected the aggression towards me. But another quick leash correction snapped him out of it. He was told two things: don't fence fight, and don't touch the human with your mouth. The brain goes, okay, so this is off limits. But the human is not angry or fearful of me. So even when you discipline, you're calm, confident.
When Romeo lunged at Cesar, it definitely spiked up my nerves. That's the exact type of behavior that I've been worried about.
Let's do it together. But start with him calm and make sure he doesn't elevate to obsession. We can bring him to the fence.
Okay.
Look. So right now we're shifting how we want the brain to experience the fence. You need to get him out of this obsessive mode way before he gets excited.
Okay.
He can smell as much as you want. But you can also control the intensity of how long he stays.
Okay.
That's plenty.
Okay.
He can get obsessed.
Yes.
He does that often with me as well.
Hey. Hey. He has to process and then come out with a different response. There you go, boom. Then he on his own walks away. Here's the issue with this pack. Romeo is a dog who's easily excited, like to the point of obsession. That is what causes his aggression, especially when he senses the neighbor's dog, Chopper, at the fence. After the dog's bloody fight 2 years ago, Romeo's pet parents believe he now hates Chopper. I do not believe dogs hold grudges. However, if the same unbalanced behavior is allowed to continue, aggression could follow. The bigger issue here is with the pet parents, because they're not in agreement. Nicole anxiously repeats the dog's name, which only excites him more,
Romeo. Romeo.
while Fernando tries to comfort instead of giving clear guidance.
Romeo, you're okay. You're okay.
When pet parents don't work together as a team, it is not if, but when there is another attack. So I need to get this pack to my ranch ASAP. I want to see you at the ranch first thing tomorrow.
Okay.
And if you're gonna walk Romeo, always keep a safe distance from the other dogs.
Yes.
Nice to
Great.
meet you.
It was very nice to meet you.
All right, see you at the DPC.
The next morning at the Dog Psychology Center, Cesar receives an unexpected call.
Cesar,
Yeah.
it's Fernando and Nicole regarding Romeo.
Hey, how are you?
Not good. So last night we had a major setback with Romeo.
Okay.
We were finishing our walk, and my neighbor Lisette was out there with Chopper.
Uh-oh, did you bring them together?
Romeo was on his leash, and I positioned myself about 5 to 6 feet away from her. Romeo was already a little tense, but I thought I had the situation controlled, and in a matter of a second, he just bolted, and he went straight for Chopper.
And my neighbor Lisette was trying to separate the dogs.
And she got bit.
Is she okay?
She got 3 stitches, but she's okay.
I'm glad that your neighbor is okay. But Fernando, you can't rush the process.
Yeah.
That's why I said keep distance. You know what I mean?
Nicole was there, and she multiple times told me that she didn't think it was a good idea.
Romeo wasn't the problem.
Yeah, and I feel like I failed you. Part of being in a team, you have to listen and see everybody else's reactions and act accordingly. Everything I had learned, and prior to that, I shoved it down the drain to get what I wanted at that moment.
We weren't working together.
I disrespected the code that we should have as a team in raising Romeo and just in everything together. It's all on me, and I'm sorry for that.
There is the feeling of failure. I get it. We all go through. But it's not a failure. It's a teaching experience. You learn how to assess and evaluate better. You learn how to communicate better, how to listen better. Much respect to Fernando for owning up to his mistakes, but they both need to learn from this bad experience. First, Fernando tried to rush the process by reuniting Romeo with Chopper, something I told them they were not ready for. That tells me he still doesn't know how to read a dog's energy. Second, Nicole and Fernando must improve their communication and teamwork. If she's ever uncomfortable with Romeo's body language, she must clearly communicate that, and Fernando must react accordingly. For the safety of all involved, we're gonna change up the plan because this cannot be allowed to happen again. So, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna send Jaimito to get Romeo. That way you just breathe and take a break. We'll work with Romeo at the ranch. In the meantime, I'll test you a few things to work on together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
During a rehabilitation, if a dog bites or attacks, Cesar often requires immediate boarding at his dog psychology center.
On the drive over and here at the ranch, I can tell Romeo's still a little excited, but I don't see any of the obsessive aggression Cesar told me to look out for. So he wants to set up a little DPC doggy play date.
Today, what I'm gonna do is, because he had a problem with the neighbor's dog, I'm gonna introduce Romeo to 2 of my largest dogs that I have right now, which is Inosuke and King. Okay, Jaime, bring him in.
¿Lo dejo?
Yeah, let him go. Look. Look. Dogs live in the moment. They let go so fast. As long as they have the right energy coming from us, look, when he goes to King, he's showing he can be calm. When he's with Inosuke, he goes into his happy-go-lucky stuff. This is a beautiful moment after an emergency. So he's completely forgot about what happened with Chopper. The fact that Romeo has no problem interacting with my big dogs tells me that his obsessive excited aggression is not deeply rooted. When a dog is this balanced one moment and the next moment capable of a lunge to bite, we're dealing with an unacceptable situation created by the pet parents. So I need to create a personalized plan to help them.
Over the next few days, to reinforce Romeo's calm surrender mindset, Cesar's team encourages friendly play, balanced with exercise to ensure the dog's overexcitement doesn't return.
There you go. There you go. Good boy. Giving him an activity to do, it helps fulfill his needs. Good job, buddy.
Meanwhile, back in West Covina, after their recent breakdown in communication allowed the dog to bite a neighbor.
We weren't working together.
I disrespected the code that we should have as a team.
Romeo's pet parents practiced Cesar's homework assignments, working together to interpret a dog's body language and energy.
This one looks a little nervous.
Yeah, definitely. Cesar said it would be a good opportunity for us to assess other dogs' energies, their interactions, and then it would help us work on our communication so that way we're on the same page. I like the one over there. He's just happy-go-lucky. He's
running all over the place here. But he's not being bullyish, you know? I think he wants somebody to run with. I think Romeo would like him.
Yeah.
We're still a work in progress.
We are, but I feel like we're such in a better place to be reunited with Romeo.
3 days later, Fernando and Nicole arrive at the DPC, where Cesar plans to boost their confidence in Romeo and themselves by creating an important new beginning.
Ever since Romeo first fought Chopper, his pet parents have tried to control the dog's obsessive excitement, but they've done it all wrong. They even tried using a prong collar. To make the fresh start they need, they must physically witness the old tool come off and the new tool, a simple slip leash, go on. All right, so let's do the different leash. He doesn't need a prong collar. With the right energy, there will be no excited aggression. Look, leash all the way to the top. See it?
It was pretty surreal to watch that. I did not have confidence in him to be cool with a lighter leash. Romeo reacted really good to it.
Enjoy the calmness. Next, we must teach Fernando how to properly read and control a dog's energy. We've seen that with the right guidance, Romeo can easily turn off the obsession and become happy-go-lucky. I'm gonna put you in the middle of the dogs, yeah. So those dogs are gonna be off leash.
Okay.
And then you're gonna tell them, give us a space.
Okay.
Simple as that.
As simple as
I hope
that.
I can make it simple.
No, it is that simple. Here. Just remember, before you go in, go slow and read the signs from your whole pack.
You know, just walking up there, I'm thinking, how's this gonna be? It's just me asking other dogs to respect our space, and I'm hopeful I can do it.
You're gonna go through that door. And don't let them come inside your circle.
Keep the leash on him, right?
Huh? Yeah, good. Yeah. Like, move.
Fernando, move the dog.
Hey. Romeo came in a little too strong. Let me do it. When Fernando heard he was bringing Romeo into my pack, he got a little nervous. Simple as that.
I hope I can make it simple.
As a result, he didn't spot the dog's excitement or hear Nicole's warning about my pack crowding the gate. Like, move.
Fernando, move the dog.
Hey. Fernando must always remember, even if he's nervous, to slow down and read the dog's energy. Then the human can confidently create space that will prevent fights from ever happening. So, Fernando, watch. Before entering, you can help him sit to change his excitement for calm surrender.
Uh-huh.
See it? That's relaxation.
Okay.
Yeah. But when the human is excited, the dog is excited, you didn't start it calm surrender.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to learn how to read the energy right. If you approach with the wrong energy, that energy can create a fight because your dog is connected to you.
Cesar showed me how to read the room and to wait for him to be calm and at the same time try to keep a relaxed attitude because he feeds off of my energy. I have to stay calm for him and try letting him know through the leash that this is cool. We're good here.
That's right. The human needs to be aware of the whole pack's energy in order to create calm surrender. The next step is to learn the best way to prevent fights is when you create distance. The claiming or the movement means move out of the way.
Okay.
Distance means respect. So they all know how to move away. Let's try it again.
Okay.
Yeah. What energy do you see from my pack right now?
They look calm. They look respectful.
Right. So enter when you're both ready. Nice. You ask for space, and the shepherd respects your confidence.
Sit. Sit.
Nice. There you go.
Sit.
Yeah. Beautiful. Fernando is beginning to learn how to read the energy around him. He checked at the gate to make sure the pack was calm, and he was able to control his own nerves and Romeo's energy.
Right.
He entered the Serengeti with calm confidence. My pack sensed that and remained calm as well. I think they're all ready for Romeo to have a bit more freedom. Take the leash off. So what did you learn today?
I learned how to wait for them to be calm, give us our respect, and walk in and claim mine and Romeo's ground.
Yep.
Fernando did an amazing job and quickly heard what Cesar was saying.
I came to terms today that Romeo, his behavior is a complete reflection of me. And it was exciting to see that when I approached it with calmness. Romeo was calm because I was passing it along to him.
He can do it.
Yeah. Every time I do it, I have to remember everything like second nature.
Yeah.
Just right away, claim the room, claim the street, claim the yard.
Everywhere. So he's ready to come home with you? Just remember what calm surrender looks like. This is a big step for Fernando and Nicole, but they still have a lot of work to do at home. If they're going to control Romeo's energy, they must remember to always work together to assess the dog's energy and use their calm confidence to help the dog find calm surrender. Keep practicing what you're already doing, and I'll check with you in a week. Let's go.
Okay.
Romeo, you had a good day, buddy.
The next day, Cesar heads to Orange County, where another pack of protective pups can't get along with their neighbors.
Hi, I'm Melinda Wilmore. I teach 9th grade English, and I have 2 wonderful dogs, Patches and Lucy. Can you sit? Can you sit? Oh, Lucy, she's only 6. Patches is 8. They're both terrier mixes. They have been my constant companions for 5 years. Lucy's very intelligent, and Patches, his little stance makes him look like he's the toughest guy around. Who wants to go? And they are just the best snugglers in the world. They're my family. But as much as they relax me, they stress me out too. Their walks are chaos. The pulling at the leash, the snapping and barking at other dogs. I am always on constant alert. I've had such a good relationship with all of my neighbors until I got these dogs. But now I've had neighbors who've called animal control 2 times. I cannot risk one more call because I think it would mean that I'd have to get rid of my dogs. And I'm so afraid. So I'm in a really tough spot. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm ready to put my teacher hat off and my learner hat on.
It's a pretty neighborhood.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. It's so good to meet
Pleasure.
you.
Come on out, come on out. I would love to help teachers.
Yay. I'm
Because
so
you
happy.
teach, and I teach. Sometimes the teacher needs a teacher.
I'm going to learn something from you
Oh,
today.
you will. So how can I help?
I need help with Lucy and Patches.
Yeah.
They are aggressive towards other dogs,
Okay.
especially with Patches. He just goes berserk when he sees another dog, and whoever's nearby, he could bite. Animal control has been called several times.
Oh, wow. So Patch's behavior must be pretty bad for your neighbors to call animal control.
And I don't know if they would ever make me put him down, but I don't even want to imagine that at all.
That's why I'm here to help you. First, I want to see them in action, and I say, oh,
Absolutely.
okay, this is what's happening.
Okay.
This is what I'm going to do. I'll watch from across the street
Okay.
while you walk them so I don't interfere.
I know you are the master, so
Yeah.
I am ready to learn.
Yeah. All right, let's do
Okay.
it.
Yay.
Come on, teacher.
Okay.
Usually when neighbors call animal control, it's because they feel unsafe. So in this neighborhood, Patches and Lucy are already labeled as dangerous problem dogs. If the aggression escalates or they're allowed to bite, officers could remove the dogs from Melinda's home.
That's
The dogs are in front. She's pulling them back.
Come on.
Her energy is a little timid, and the dogs are too excited. This is not good.
Here. Guys, come on.
They're just pulling her. She got the leash on her forearms, which gives her no control. By the way, I never seen anyone holding a leash with this part of your body. Not ideal because they can redirect on you. You know, you're pretty much trapped into it.
Come on. Uh-oh.
Patches is hunting.
No.
See how Melinda and Lucy walk ahead, but he keeps looking back at the other dogs. He's looking for them even though dogs are not doing anything to them. He wants to attack.
Oh.
He's literally hunting for a fight. And Lucy just mimics him.
Come on. Come on.
If a dog is alarmed when their hunting instincts are triggered, adrenaline can surge through their body and trigger a fight response. It's pretty clear that Patches has been on non-stop alarm the entire walk, which just fuels his need to fight. Melinda should be calming him, but all she's feeding is timid energy, so he'll never settle down.
Okay. Uh-oh, here comes the story. They're natural.
Hold on, too close. Keep the dogs apart.
Uh-oh.
I got the boxer. Okay. Patches was already hunting dogs, but Melinda gave him a target.
Uh-oh, here comes the story.
So be careful.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And with Lucy as his backup, they went in for a fight. That's not a good energy. You can't get nervous when dogs like Dory approach. That just adds anxious energy.
Okay.
Here's my report card for this pack. These dogs are severely lacking leadership. So both dogs, but especially Patches, try to protect Melinda.
Come on.
When Melinda spots the other dogs on the street, she gets anxious that other dogs will attack. Patches picks up on that anxious and timid energy and mistakenly thinks it's the other dogs that are causing her nerves. This sends him into hunting mode to protect his pet mom. And because these dogs are very in tune with each other, Lucy follows Patches' bad example. If that's allowed to continue, I have no doubt animal control will be called again. Shh, hey. Shh. To fix this, I need to start by showing Melinda how to confidently and properly walk her dogs. So I am taking her back to the basics. Lesson 1, use your hand to hold the leash, not your wrist. Short, not tense, it's a loop. The leash is all the way in the top. It's safer for you and the dogs.
Okay.
Watch me handle Patches near the boxer. Follow us? Not too close, yeah. See how he keeps looking back? Hey, he's hunting for dogs again. We gotta correct that. Hunting has been his bad habit. It's gonna take repetitions to unlearn it. So we use the leash to correct him. And then he learns we don't need is protection. Come on. I'm telling the Patches, respect dogs, follow human.
Okay.
There you go.
I am just blown away right now.
Now that Melinda has seen how to use the leash to guide and correct a dog, it's her turn to try. I'm starting her off with the easier dog, Lucy. But because the dogs are so influential on each other, once Melinda shows Lucy she doesn't need protection, Patches will fall in line and stop hunting.
Okay.
Okay, in the moment.
Okay.
Stay calm and use the leash. There you go. That jumping is not good.
Oh.
The dogs are just literally bouncing. She's just becoming like a bounce house. Hey, when it comes all the way and start doing this, that's excitement, that's not respectful. Don't interpret that as love. This is bad. Shh. Hey.
I guess what I had been doing is encouraging excitement and chaos, which is not healthy for them. So that was eye-opening for me today.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. She's giving a space. She's not interested in the boxer anymore. Okay, so when she jumps, pull up on the leash to correct her.
So do I do this?
Yep. Go ahead.
Good girl.
she's jumping. Correct that.
Stop that.
That's good. That's what you want. Turn around, do it again.
Okay. No.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah.
Good girl. Look at you. Good girl.
So this happened because you were calm and you taught Lucy to be respectful and calm. Now that she's learned it, she'll help you teach the same to Patches. That was a gigantic leap for Melinda. She's not only starting to lead Lucy by another dog calmly, she told Lucy to be respectful while doing it.
No.
But to ensure that the dogs don't hunt their neighbors, Melinda's homework is taking long walks with both dogs so the Patches can follow Lucy's example. They must always keep the neighbors distance. By repeating this, the dogs will begin to see her as a calm, confident leader they no longer need to protect. Do not allow them to jump on you all the time. Just stay confident.
Okay.
And we need more repetitions of you learning how to walk them while keeping distance from your neighbors' dogs. And I'll see you in a week.
Throughout the week, Melinda tackles her homework with Lucy and Patches.
I was nervous at first about the homework, but I feel more in charge.
Stay.
The jumping behavior, it's not gonna happen anymore.
Sit. Good.
But it's still a struggle coming across other dogs. And I just hope we can get there.
A few days later, Cesar's back in Orange County for a progress report on terriers Lucy and Patches. If Melinda can't stop Patches' overprotective hunting, her fear of losing both dogs to animal control could become a reality.
Let's see if the teacher has done her homework.
Okay. Stay.
I like to hear the silence. It's really good. This is so good, Melinda. You're doing the homework.
I am doing the homework. Oh my goodness.
Come on out, come on out. It was a very profound opening door moment to get to that place of calmness.
They're both
Right.
improved greatly.
Right.
They're so much more relaxed.
Your face looks relaxed and bright.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's clear Melinda is ready for her final challenge. A neighborhood pack walk with Lucy and Patches. If Patches goes into hunting mode, Melinda must correct him quickly with calm confidence. Visualize it. You gotta see it.
In that moment, it was difficult because I had to remember all my training. What am I supposed to do? Don't bend, stand up straight, have the positive energy. I am trying to remember all of those things and be calm because I don't want it to escalate.
Okay, there we go. There you go. Wait, wait. There you go. Melinda, you have to stay calm. Shh. Hey. I got it. Shh. Hey. Shh. Hey. Shh. And then you just bring it out. Just keep it calm. Patches and Lucy sensed that Melinda was still a little nervous, so I stepped in briefly to reset the dogs back to calm surrender. Melinda must overcome her fear of losing her dogs to animal control. If she can calm herself first, Patches and Lucy will follow her lead. All right, let's do it again.
Okay. I know I can do this. Just move forward. Just start calm and continuing calm.
Yeah, right here. You can.
Okay.
That's right. See that distance right there? Hey, you're moving in. It's really good. Hey, you got it right there. That's it. Now you move. Yes, he did it. He also gave you calm surrender.
Yes, you did. Before, I didn't know how to take my leadership role. And now that I do, I think that it's going to be part of my life. I feel like I passed.
This is the first time I see you moving in with authority.
Okay.
That was really good. See, they're in the following mode. You did it, Melinda. You're ahead of the class. When Patches reacted to the other dogs, Melinda calmly, confidently asked the dog for calm surrender. Melinda's claimed her role as leader in this pack, and as a bonus, reclaimed her place in the neighborhood. I am confident that if she keeps doing the work, she'll have no aggressive barking, no hunting, and no more calls to animal control. So proud of you.
Me too.
Teacher did great this time, A++, honestly. I'm proud of my student.
A week later, Cesar's in West Covina to check up on Romeo, the Boston Terrier obsessed with attacking his neighbor dog Chopper. Recently, pet parent Fernando's impulsive attempt to reacquaint the dogs ended in bloodshed.
He went straight for Chopper, and my neighbor Lisette, she got bit.
Now, after practicing better communication within the pack, Cesar must assess whether they still pose a threat to the neighborhood.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, good.
So, how have you guys been doing?
Romeo's definitely been a challenge for us. There was a lot of tension in the house,
Yeah.
but it feels like it's better now. We're communicating more.
I've been helping around more in the kitchen a little bit. Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks good.
Did I do okay right here?
Yes, you did.
Okay, good.
You did perfect. Thank you.
We've been doing some landscaping at the house that we've wanted to do. I was thinking maybe get the two big ones, put them on the outsides, and then maybe some small, colorful stuff down the middle. And it's a good little activity to work on our teamwork, communicate, and kind of have a goal in mind.
It's gonna look nice. It's gonna come out good.
It's gonna look great.
The best thing that happened through this accident is that better communication, better sense of reading yourself. You know, listen to your significant other and listen to the dog. Good communication is so important in a pack.
We're making sure we're checking in on each other's feelings.
And making sure we have the same goal in mind, and also interpreting Romeo's energy the same way. I think he's doing well, but he's still having some problems at the fence.
It really sounds like this pack is finally communicating in a much healthier way. And Fernando is taking the time to read the dog's energy, right? But dogs can be creatures of habit. So Romeo is still having a little episodes of the fence fighting.
Leave him alone. Oh.
I need to see how they handle that behavior. Right now, there's no need for him to be excited. Right now is for him to be calm, surrender. You just have to feel calm, confident. Fernando, if he approaches the fence, just bring him to calm surrender.
The last time that Romeo darted to the fence and Cesar tried correcting him there, Romeo lunged at Cesar. So I'm thinking about, like, how's this gonna go? Oh, it's nerve-wracking.
You ready? Let's do it. Okay, listen. Bring Mr. Chopper to the fence. Hey. Let's see how you do it.
The side touch, Fernando.
Yeah, the side touch.
Oh.
Or you can use the leash to correct him.
Oh, yeah, forgot.
Here, watch this. So the touch is when he's like paying attention to that, you come to the fence, you claim the fence. Remember, correct his energy with a gentle tug on the leash. You snap him out of him, and then he's gonna go to calm surrender.
Yes.
When a dog like Romeo, who's already overexcited, becomes obsessed, he can't hear a verbal correction. By reminding Fernando to use a touch or a gentle pull on the leash, he can better guide Romeo to a calm surrender state. Let's do it again. We'll bring him to the fence. Up, there you go. Just ask him to go to calm surrender. Perfect. And then come back this way. That's it.
I'm like so proud of Fernando. Fernando was quickly able to get Romeo back in line, and he did it excellently.
He's doing the behavior. You did it. This is a great start in learning how to prevent Romeo from continuing the obsessive-aggressive behavior at the fence. So this pack is ready for the final challenge, safely bringing Romeo face-to-face with Chopper. All right, we're gonna bring Mr. Chopper.
Oh. Okay. My first thoughts when Cesar said we were gonna practice with Chopper, I was like, here we go. Last time I pushed him into a situation that he wasn't quite ready for at the time. It's up to me to read the energy on both of us, and hopefully we can do it with confidence.
Just keep him right here, calm surrender. Bring him here.
You got this, Fernando.
There you go. You're just gonna pull up, pull up. There you go. Boom, that's it, that's calm surrender. Look at what they're saying today. Remember you attacked me? That's not what is happening. You know what I mean? This is the beauty of dogs, right? They live in the moment.
You know, what happened recently with the incident with Romeo and Chopper, that was the worst fear that I had as a dog owner. Facing that fear today, it was intense, but it worked out great.
Right now, you're calm surrender.
Yeah.
This pack is using all the tools I gave them to maintain Romeo in calm surrender and allow him to be respectful with Chopper. But if they can close the distance between Romeo and the Akita, I'll know if they truly reach the ultimate level of calm confidence. All right, let's go close to there. That's the highest level of calm surrender for Mr. Chopper. You can do it. You're calm confident.
Remember to give distance. Check his energy.
That was a good reminder, Nicole.
Wait for him to be calm.
Calm surrender. You see it?
Yeah.
Sit on the brick.
Okay.
There you go.
Sit.
Nice. Nice.
You're doing great.
This is like the ultimate. You're saying I'm respectful to your space. You're doing it. I couldn't be prouder. Fernando slowed down, checked everyone's energy, and stayed calm confident. And Nicole played an important part by offering timely support.
Remember to give distance. Check his energy.
All of that kept Romeo in calm surrender when he approached Chopper. And Fernando even sat down next to the dogs, which they see as a reward for calm surrender mindset. As long as they continue to use the tools that I taught them, they should have no more aggression towards dogs in Romeo's future. Now, tell me what you're feeling.
Knowing that he's just completely calm, surrendered right now, it's indescribable. It was amazing. I think today I showed patience, and the fact that Romeo's completely surrendered to the moment right there. He has to coexist with Chopper. It's his neighbor, and I couldn't have wanted anything more.
Thank you. You feel good? Good.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Chopper.
That was pretty crazy. That was
Let's celebrate. You aced the final challenge. You feel good?
I feel wonderful. I loved seeing Fernando, like that smile when he was sitting on the porch with Romeo was like...
Priceless.
Priceless.
Talk about being in the present. I didn't even know I was smiling. The joy just took over me.
This whole experience working with Cesar, we've learned that our communication is a major component of our family being successful.
And by recognizing our energy and our dog's energy, I feel that now we can be the best dog parents for Romeo and for ourselves.
My job is done.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for everything.
Thank you, Cesar.
Un placer. Romeo's a lover, not a fighter anymore. To be a dog lover is to know that dogs truly make our lives better, not just with their companionship and obedience, it's even the bad behavior that can bring real change. I believe when a dog acts out, he's telling us we're living in an unhealthy lifestyle. So if there is tension between a husband and a wife, the dog may feel the need to start a fight. If anxiety clouds our awareness, a dog may see enemies where there should only be community. Our dogs reveal our deepest, darkest secrets. They force us to face our own innermost struggles, so we may hit the reset button on our calm, confident love and joy.